Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Watanabe show. My name is Princess Casta, and today we have Priyanka, Smriti, and Kura along with us. So, Smriti is first going to place trades, and then we'll be coming on the news part. So, over to you, Smriti.
Thank you, Princey. So as it is 9:15 and market has just opened, so we'll start putting trades, Cora. Hello.
Yeah, put a limit at 460
Okay.
for the call.
Yes.
For the put, you put at 60. The profits vanished. For the put, you put at 60.
Yes.
You just do my trades. Profit on the call. 390. There is a nifty call here. It's not a big profit, but let me put it leading. Then there are short puts. Move this and move down to 4100. Not even it's gone up to 81. It's coming. This one you can just cover it. Then there is this Nifty. Bank Nifty turn negative. Where is Nifty? It's barely flat. Just missed it. Eight. From 38.65 flashed, but not executed over. All right, you can take this three.
Yes, Kura.
Yep.
So we'll place any more trades?
No, we have to wait for Bank Nifty to come up. Let's see in the evening.
Okay, fine. Over to you, Princey.
Yeah. Thank you, Smriti.
Just send the limit orders where we placed into the group.
Yeah, sure.
So in global market updates, we have is US futures is marginally higher following a mixed close for the cash market. US market ends largely lower on Tuesday. Nasdaq slips by 0.4%, and Dow is up by around 0.3%. SGX Nifty trades flat, indicates a muted start for the Indian market. 9 of the 11 sectors of S&P 500 ended the session higher, led by the energy stocks. Moving towards the Indian area, we can see the banks are up by more than 1%, and Dr. Reddy's is down by around 0.39%. In stocks to watch, we had results of Sula Vineyard. So the sales of the company's own brands increased by 15%. Wine tourism revenue increased by 18%. Bhel and Titagar Wagons. So Bhel and Titagar Wagons Consortium has received an order from Ministry of Railways for 80 sleeper class Vande Bharat trains at rupees 120 crore per train. That is 9,600 crores, roughly. Time Technoplast we have is the company received an order worth 54 crores from Indraprastha Gas. Paris Defense and Space Technologies. So Paris Anti-Drone Technologies, a subsidiary of the company, signed an MOU Then we have a Canara Bank in news. So the bank will increase lending rates on 6-month and 1-year loans by 5 basis points with effect from today. Adani Enterprises, the company incorporated a wholly owned subsidiary to build and operate coal washery, including coal handling systems. Sanofi India, so the price of the company's insulin has been reduced by 21% on a weighted average basis after NPPA fixed the ceiling price for the cost to buyers. Lumax Industries, so the board approved Ganesh Sahni's resignation. HDFC Bank is in news and Spandana Spurti Financials is in news. Yesterday, we also had earnings of Delta Corp. So the revenue is up by around 4.05%, EBITDA down by around 12.78%, and net profit is up by around 6.36%. Today, we have big results, that is TCS along with Anand Rathi. And in bulk deals, we have these stocks on screen. Today we have Nestle India.
So that Delta Corp, 90 days, right? That's quarterly profits.
No, it's yearly, Kora. Yesterday I checked this thing. It was 31st March 2023. So for 22.
So this revenue is not even a crore. About 227 divided by 350, about 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs per day in the ship. Delting. That's very low gambling. Yeah, go back. I'm not interested. I just wanted to check whether it's yearly figure or quarterly figure.
Then we have Sagar Cements in block deals news. So Varun Beverage is having record date interim of a final dividend today. In FNOQs, we can see FIs have bought in cash market. DIs have sold around 264 crores in the cash market. FI and derivatives, they have gone long in index futures and short in index options. And overall, there is a selling of around 12,457 crores. In money market update, we can see rupee closed by 0.18% lower against the US dollar at 82.13 on Tuesday. We also have an interesting data here. So Spiva yesterday has reported this report. So Kora, would you like to highlight more on this part?
This report comes every 6 months with a 4 months lag. This is the picture on December end. Full year 2022 highlights, calendar year. The benchmark here is S&P BSE 100 index. Because the S&P Global has a tie-up with BSE. So it's a BSE 100 is, BSE index are the benchmark, unlike Nifty, which we track, or at least I track in terms of the benchmarking purpose. So the picture here is, if you see that the first stack, the green, yellow, purple, and green. This is the Indian large equity cap. So 1 year, there's only 85% funds which outperform, 85% of the funds underperform. And if you go and look in the AMFI, there are about 40 funds, large cap category. So 40 or 35. So 15% is only 6 funds outperformed on a 1 year basis. Now, if you go to the 3-year benchmark, the 3-year returns, this is pathetic. It's 95%. So about only 5%. 5% of 35 funds means there's only 1 fund which outperformed benchmark over a 3-year period. Now, the third stack looks interesting, and you might conclude that the purple line in third one. So that's looks like 60 funds have outperformed the mid and small cap benchmark. But that's the wrong conclusion, because since 2 years ago, 2 years ago, the fund houses were categorizing themselves, and then SEBI came and changed the rules. You can't hold companies with a greater than X market cap. I don't remember what is that. Maybe 10,000 crores or something like that. In a mid and small cap category. So that's when the right picture is coming. So the right picture is probably 1.5 year data. So in the mid and small cap case, there's a 50% chance that the fund manager outperform. Actually by 1 or 2 tilted bets. Yeah, so if you are basically looking at active, avoid any active fund in equity large cap. Do your research and pick 1 or 2 mid and small cap funds. What is surprising is the government bonds. These guys are not able to benchmark even against the bonds, which you just need to participate in auction. The performance is just the bid-ask spread. There also, there are like what 60 to 70% of the guys underperform. That's more pathetic. The Indian government bond is not beating that. Yeah, so this report again comes April plus 6. That would be in October. So we'll see what the media performance of 2023. Yes, Prince.
Nakura, so the news is done from my part. Anything else would you like to highlight apart from this PIVA report? We also
No,
have CPI data coming in by today evening.
we have 3 things today. One is CPI India data in the evening, CPI data in US, and Fed meeting minutes. I'll see if I can spot any regularity post Fed meeting minute release.
Koda, our call order has been filled. The put is still on limit.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in the evening.